When you step back and look at the Bible simply as a collection of historical texts, not even as scripture for a moment, something remarkable stands out. These books were written over a span of roughly 500 years, across 3 continents, and by over 40 different authors. These authors lived in different eras, spoke different languages, came from different social classes, and in many cases never had access to each other's writings. Yet somehow their writings converge into a unified, unfolding narrative with consistent themes about God, humanity, morality, redemption, and the arrival of a Messiah. For someone who approaches this from a scientific or atheistic viewpoint, the statistical aspect becomes interesting. Jesus is understood by Christians to have fulfilled over 300 messianic prophecies found in the Hebrew Scriptures. Even if someone only considers 8 of those prophecies, mathematicians such as Peter Stoner calculated the probability of one person fulfilling just 8 by chance to be 1 in 10 or 17. That's a 1 followed by 17 zeros. He illustrated it this way. Imagine covering the entire state of Texas in silver coins 2 feet deep, marking one coin, mixing them all, and then asking someone blindfolded to pick the marked coin on the first try. That's the probability of fulfilling 8 prophecies by coincidence. When you expand that to 48 prophecies, the probability becomes 1 in 10,157. A number so vast that if you lined up electrons and counted 1 electron per second, it would take you nearly 19 million years just to count them. In other words, from a purely statistical viewpoint, the likelihood of fulfilling even a fraction of these prophecies by chance is essentially 0. Yet Jesus is recorded to have fulfilled more than 300. For a Jewish perspective, this isn't about abandoning the Hebrew Scriptures. It's actually the opposite. Christians believe Jesus' life aligns directly with the messianic expectations found in the Tanakh, the lineage from David, the birthplace, the timing predicted by Daniel, the suffering servant of Isaiah 53, the pierced one in Zechariah, the rejected cornerstone in Psalms, and many more. The argument is not that the New Testament replaces the Hebrew Scriptures, but that it completes the trajectory already present within them. For an atheist, the point isn't, this proves Christianity, proof is a personal threshold. The point is simply this: the convergence of authors, texts, themes, history, and statistical improbabilities raises a logical question worth thinking about. Even from a non-religious standpoint, the harmony and predictive nature of the Scriptures is something difficult to explain purely by random chance or human coordination, especially over 15 centuries with no central editor. Whether one accepts it or not, the data itself is noteworthy. And sometimes just looking at the evidence with an open mind is where the most meaningful exploration begins.